Hi everybody. This week I want to talk to you about a food that you eat about 142 pounds of each year. This food causes you to become overweight, increases your risk of diabetes, and increases inflammation in your body. Can you guess what food I'm talking about? It's potatoes. I'm talking about potato chips, French fries, and baked and boiled potatoes. And I'm recommending you cut potatoes out of your diet. Here's what's wrong with potatoes. Potatoes lead to weight gain. Researchers have followed people for 20 years. They found that people who eat potatoes gain weight, up to 14 pounds over that 20-year period. Eating potatoes increases risk of diabetes, up to a 21% increased risk of diabetes for people eating potatoes. And eating potatoes increases levels of inflammation in the body, in particular C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation. And increasing inflammation in your body contributes to a host of health problems, from heart disease to cancer to diabetes to Alzheimer's. Let's take a look at why eating potatoes is so bad for us. First of all, consider that potatoes are a readily digestible starch. That means when you eat a potato, it rapidly turns into sugar in your bloodstream. This leads to insulin release, and insulin release causes these calories to be stored as fat. Over time, repeated assaults on our pancreas, repeated ingestion of potatoes causing these repeated insulin spikes, leads to our body becoming numb to the effects of insulin. This is called insulin resistance, and this explains why eating potatoes leads to diabetes. So first, it's having readily digestible starches. Second, it's the way we prepare these potatoes, in the form of French fries and potato chips. When we deep fry potatoes, we are adding a lot of calories to our diet in all of that oil. When we have potato chips, we are usually snacking, and snacking is a source of extra calories no matter where it's coming from. When we're eating French fries, we're usually eating out, and eating out is associated with weight gain because we're more exposed to processed foods, which not only cause weight gain, but are harmful to overall health. And finally, when we deep fry potatoes, we form acrylamide. Acrylamide is a compound that increases risk for inflammation in the body. And inflammation in the body, as I've said, increases risk for a whole host of chronic health conditions. So how can you move away from potatoes in your diet? Here's what I recommend. For lunch, instead of going to McDonald's and having French fries, bring a salad to work. When you prepare your own food, you are, by nature, not going to be deep frying, unless you have a deep fryer, and you should throw that out. When it comes to snacks, potato chips, the way to approach this is to get rid of snacking altogether. You shouldn't be eating in between meals. You don't need those extra calories. Snacking really began in earnest in the US in the 1970s, and people have been consuming an additional 425 calories per day in the form of snacks. So whether it's potato chips or an apple, these are extra calories you do not need. And finally, when it comes to dinner, the traditional thinking is if you have a plate, you need to have a starch, a protein, and a vegetable. Well, let's rethink the dinner plate. You do not need a starch. What I recommend is a bed of vegetables topped with a protein and maybe some healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil. Dump the starch. I hope you're going to take me seriously and get potatoes out of your diet. You won't regret the move. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.